Good morning. It is July 24th. It is Thursday. I call it pre-Friday. Somewhat discouraged this morning. Got up this morning, stepped on the scale. I'm at, guess what weight? 288.8. Right to the 10th of a pound, exactly where I was yesterday. 228.8. That's so discouraging to hit a plateau. As I said a few videos ago, I'm bouncing between 225, 229 dot something. Right now, I hit that plateau, and it's driving me nuts. I did have a viewer on the viewer questions. I did have a viewer say, how long are you going to give yourself before you start a water fast? Well, given that I was on antibiotics for 3-4 weeks, I actually had IVs in both arms at different times. And they pumped a lot of antibiotics into me. As I mentioned earlier, July obviously is going to be a blow-off month because they were pumping drugs into me. I'm assuming that August is going to be a blow-off month to try to get the drugs out of me. So if I'm not 225 dot something or below by start of September, I would think if I give myself 3-4 weeks in August to get this garbage out of me, that, comes first week in September, that only leaves me with 16 weeks to reach my goal weight of between 198 and 205. So I've got quite a bit of weight to lose in 16 weeks. Can I do it? Sure. Have I done it before? Sure. The only thing that makes this a little different is I've never ingested this quantity of antibiotics before. So, we'll see. The body is a complicated, strange being. Yours and mine. And I mean, 228.8. Again, I saw a couple of my fat pictures at 315.0 that I did not even know existed. I can't tell you how embarrassing. I would show you a couple of the pictures. I am actually too embarrassed to show you what I looked like at 315.0. And please, don't wait on me. For you folks kind of on the fence, don't know whether you want to water fast or not, don't know, you can't decide. Please go look in the mirror. If you're not fat, if you're obese, as I was, please, in the name of God, do a water fast. Okay, if that's not your thing, or you don't think you can do it, or go find something you can do to lose the weight. Because I've been thinking about my weight and where I'm at right now, and I'm okay with 228.8 right now. I'm not going to be okay with it in September. I'll be not okay with it in August, but I'll tolerate it. But I have been 198. I have been in the 198 to 205. I've been in the 198 to 212 range. And I feel so much better at that, in that range, than I do at 228.8. Now, it's all relative, because I feel okay at 228.8 versus 315.0. I mean, besides looking like a pig and looking like, oh, he doesn't know how to eat, he eats like a pig. That's why he's 315.0. So I've got that under control. But this weight thing is frustrating. I appreciate your comments. I appreciate your encouragement. It's not easy. That's why I get on every day, every other day, and I give you an update as to what I'm thinking, where I'm at, what I weighed in at. You need to see this on a daily basis. You need to hear it. Okay? You need to hear the tension in my voice. You need to hear the frustration in my voice. Okay? You need to see how I cope with that stress. Okay? Because I'm not running out and buying a dozen donuts. I'm not running out and buying a nice chocolate cake to overcome the stress. And that's what I hope you get from this. Okay? I know your time is valuable. That's why I call this a teaching learning channel. I'm still, believe me, I'm still learning. Even after 5+ years of water fasting and being on maintenance, I'm still learning. And I hope to teach you and show you the mistakes that I've made so you don't make them yourself. And pretty much everything I tell you on this channel, I've done wrong. I've cheated on water fasts, had to start over. You know, I had a viewer contact me, God bless her, this week. She said, I cheated. I'm just being honest with you. I cheated, Thomas. And I said, first of all, don't beat up on yourself. Second of all, restart your water fast day 1, week 1. You know, that's what you've got to do. Okay, but we're all human. We all cheat. That's why I tell you, clean out your cupboards, get rid of the chocolate cake, throw out the cookies, get rid of the potato chips, which are my kryptonite. I can go through a bag of potato chips. Even this morning, I could demolish a bag of potato chips in 15 minutes. I mean, adult to adult. You and I both know we have no willpower. That's why I tell you to clean out and throw out that garbage food. And I also, adult to adult, I know that you will not get in the car, go to the grocery store, buy a piece of cheesecake or chocolate cake, bring it home, sit down, unwrap it, and eat it. Because that requires too much effort. And I would not do that either. So see, I know. Trust me, I know. That's all I've got for today. I know the camera is making my belly look a lot larger than it is, and that's okay. That's a good fat picture right there, even though my belly is not quite that bad at 228.8. Make it a great day. I will see you tomorrow, and let's see what tomorrow brings. I don't even care if I go up 1/10 of a pound. I just hate these plateaus where you wake up today the exact same weight that you were yesterday. So Let's see what tomorrow brings. And always remember, keep track of your weight. That lets you know that water fasting is either working for you or it's not working for you. And try it for just 4 weeks. That's all you've got to do. I'll see you tomorrow.